Hey guys, Wednesday. It's been a lovely day here today. That's okay, because we got cold beer. Above cellar temperature. What are we looking at today? We're looking at Nut Brown Ale from Santa Fe Brewing Company. I can't tell you anything about this. There's no born on date. There's no IBUs. Brown is going to be fairly low on those anyway. No alcohol percentage. The cap does look something like that though. And this is from Tardisius. I know that was lame. Let's open it. Oh, it's from Tardisius, and he's a huge Trek fan, which I have a little something for you. I just have to find a package receptacle that'll work. Okay. Hang on to something. It's the pour time. Well, it's a little lighter, but it's got good head. That's truly all that matters. It sometimes the nut browns kind of have a less than pleasant smell and yet taste awesome. Hopefully, because this one actually smells pretty good, that we're not going to experience the opposite of that. Beers look good, don't they? Okay, cheers, guys. Well, Nancy, why don't you come on over here? I've got a little something to show you. Oh, you gonna join us? You gonna sit down? Good job. Love you. What's that look for? Yes, you're a good girl. Yeah. Want a little peanut butter? Just kidding. This one, I could be wrong. This one actually might be a little bit higher on the IBUs. It has kind of almost a little bit of a citrus zing at the beginning. I don't think it's the carbonation. But it is zestier than most brown ales. But I don't really, as much as I like the brown ales, like Moose Drool, one of my personal favorites. After that, the Brown Angel from Clown Shoes, that's a really good one. After that, not very many, puff the old skirt up as far as I'm concerned. This one doesn't exactly follow. Doesn't exactly follow the pattern of the ones that I've had that I really like, but it's got its own kind of characteristic going. One of those things where I can honestly say, if I saw it in the store, I probably would never purchase it. On the other hand, if I had the Santa Fe Nut Brown Ale truck crash in my front yard, I probably would grab a few and get them. Perfect timing, Tom. You know who you are. Drinking Lagunitas. Hop stupid. Yeah, yeah, serious. I could show you the picture, but why waste the time? Pete sending me pictures of Shock Top and Blue Moon. Yeah, we don't even get into that again. He's got problems. Then again, you know, that's what you're into. That's what you're into. I never really gave a shit about exploring the craft world, but I tell you, once you do, you never go back. And I've made this comment several times. Some people, it really shocks me. Like Paul Hasman 440. Once again, I see you got a video up, and I'm so far behind. After the Colorado trip, the inbox has lost all containment. So just trying to. There's at a certain point, you just have no choice but to like select all and delete. But there's still like the group of guys that just don't like to miss any videos. Especially a lot of times Paul's got a lot of really cool scenery from the job sites and stuff like that. So I don't even know what this new one is, Paul. But Paul was one of these guys where he's dyed in the wool Pabst guy, and it's just like you're just like, really? But then he starts drinking those craft beers, and you get hooked. But there's just so many different varieties. You got the browns, you got the imperials. I mean, it's just this goes on, and you might find something that you really like right now, and then that kind of dies out, and that kind of thing. For me, I really passionate about the IPAs. I really like. I wish I could find some of them around here. Sonoran Desert Prepper sent me that Piney the Elder, and that was like a heavy hitter, and one of the only ones that I can even think of off the top of my head that leans towards the pine side of the citrus and not the grapefruit side. Imperial stouts. Like I've been trying to hoard up on some double black from Bent Paddle for the shoot this year, and if I suppose I'd let someone try it if they just weren't sure, but sure in the hell not gonna pour someone like Jerry a big glass of that. Alcohol percentage on this? 5.5. That's just my customary fallback when it comes to, some of the craft beers. It should be like, at least the bare minimum that you would shoot for. It's unique. It's definitely tasty. There's two more where this one came from, and I will be enjoying it, but again, would I buy it? Probably not. I mean, it's almost like when I experiment a little bit. It's almost like you took a large amount of a brown, like say a Moose Drool brown, and then maybe did a quarter of a good IPA, kind of an effect with that, a little bit of that zing at the beginning. Yeah. I mean, I realize when it comes to a situation like this, like Jerry, he had me in a beer of the month club, and now so does Tardisius. I mean, he basically just says, send it. So it's not like he went to the store himself and picked out a bunch of stuff that he thought I would like. So, it is what it is. Besides that, like I've always said, I'm just gonna tell you how it is. I mean, it's the same for the other channel when it comes to stuff. If a company sends me something and it turns out to be complete shit, I usually just, put it down the road after talking to them and don't do a video. I'm not really one of these guys that's just going to do a video and just poo-poo the shit out of stuff. Now, if I'm asked specifically, I will always give feedback. But I know people take their hard-earned money, and if I say I really like something, I know there's a lot of guys that run out and buy that particular part, and I'm just never going to steer people wrong. Same with some beers. Some of them turn out to be really hellacious. Like for a while there, almost everything that our future the best candidate out there for president, Mr. Hornet Fixer, sent me. I mean, some really cool looking bottles, but talk about complete horse piss inside of them. This one, it's very drinkable. As far as a nut brown, it's more unique than unique in a very drinkable way than other ones. It's just it had no bad characteristics about it. It's hard to kind of describe. The nut browns were this in general. It's kind of had a little bit of a citrus, just a little bit of like a IPA sort of at the beginning, and then those kind of roasted malts and like a subtle kind of a chocolate kind of come on in them. For me, it seems like the nut browns all kind of fall into kind of a narrow little window, and I don't know if everybody just got together or it's just, if it's going to classify as a nut brown, this is what it is. And so still a little bit of that zing at the beginning, nice and smooth all the way through. No like, what the hell is that smell kind of characteristics about it. So nut brown ale from Santa Fe. I would say this is like a 7.5. Not like it is. It is a 7.5. Tomorrow. What do you think, Shobs? So I don't care. Reach in that refrigerator and grab me a steak, and then we'll talk. Other than that, shut the hell up. Tomorrow's Thursday, which is probably going to be, well, I guess I can't say it's going to be the last brew review for a while. There's more than likely just will not be one on Friday. But I'll make it worth your while. I'll tell you what, we're going to double up. We're going to double up tomorrow. I thought I had reviewed this, but I can't seem to find it. Maybe one of you will. But these are compliments of Jeremy, Dead Winter. Both are from Deschets Brewing. Deschets. I got the Deschets after I drank that. They're out of Bend, Oregon, and we've got Obsidian Stout. Is there an alcohol percentage on this? I want to say that there's going to be. It's got a Best Buy. 6.4%. And don't act yet. We're going to throw in 2 brew reviews for the price of 1. We'll take a look at Black Butte Porter. I've had this. I thought I did a brew review on it. So, whatever. I'm going to do another one on it if I have. And this one is 5.2%. So we got a stout and a porter. That's what we're going to do tomorrow. On the political front, I don't know. It was still the same hubbub. Hillary Clinton is a bitch, and the old comment of, wouldn't you like to see a woman president? How do I answer that? If, just like with our present president, people want to throw out there what they want. You know, if I make a comment, obviously I don't like Obama because I'm racist. Well, go fuck yourself. How about I don't like Obama because he's a piece of shit. He's got an agenda. He said he was going to fundamentally change America, which he is, and I really don't like the look of shit liberalism. Hi Hitler. That's all. That's all. Obama is Adolf Hitler in a different look. That's all he is. He's gonna wine and dine your pathetic sheep ass into thinking, oh my God, look, he's so great. He's giving us all this shit. We got our Obama phone. You know, let's go after the most needy, lazy fuckers in our country. Unfortunately, I truly believe this. I think that there is definitely a class of people that do not deserve the right to vote. Because you're stupid. Ooh, that was harsh. But it's true. Lazy food stamp. Waiting for someone to... Okay, ready for this? Yeah. That's the shit that dreams are made out of right there. An underwater waterfall. Oops, sorry. That's really doing it cool on this side up. Mind blown. Yeah, when it comes to a pour, you cannot out heavy the old nitro stout. And if you ever missed the review I did on this, I was down at Lily's house and we were drinking these, and I tell you, if you don't pour it like you hate it, it actually, I don't know if it's the reaction that causes it. I'm not perfect. I know Chuck thinks I am, but if you don't lay into that and get that look, it's a completely different tasting beer. I mean, it's like, okay, if you were to like carefully pour it into the glass, but when you treat this with full abuse, it just turns into something so yummy. That's the shit right there. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go enjoy this, and we'll see you tomorrow for a double header. So, cheers, guys.